Welcome. Trigonometric questions you must know for your next exam. 1. If cos theta equal t, find cot theta with theta equal to 0 or greater than 0, but less than 90 or equal to 90. We are given the option there. Option A, t over root t square minus 1. B, t over root 1 plus t square. C, t over root 1 minus t square. D, t over root 1 minus t. So now let's look at a quick revision of identity, because you must acquaint yourself with all these identities before you can solve questions on trigonometry. So let's familiarize ourselves again with identities. 1. Sin theta is opposite over hypotenuse. 2. Cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. 3. Tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. 4. Sec theta is equal to hypotenuse over adjacent. That is the inverse of cos. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So sec theta is the inverse of cos, which is hypotenuse over adjacent. Number 5, cosec theta is hypotenuse over opposite, which is equal to the inverse of sine, which is 1 over sine theta. Number 6, cot theta is adjacent over opposite, which is still the same thing as cos theta over sine theta, which is equal to 1 over tan theta. Number 7, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. Number 8, cot square theta plus 1 equal to cosec square theta. Number 9, tan square theta plus 1 equal to sec square theta. Keep these identities in mind. Take note. Now from the question, cos theta is equal to t. We are asked to find cot theta. Cot theta. Cotangent theta is 1 over tan theta. We all know. You should know that. Now we are given cos theta equal to t. Cot theta is what we are looking for. And the angle is within the range of 0 to 90 degree. So cot theta is the inverse of tan, that is adjacent over opposite, and cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Now if you look at our triangle, right angle triangle, theta you see the adjacent, opposite, and the hypotenuse. The side opposite to the angle is the opposite side. The longest side is the hypotenuse. So the longest side is the hypotenuse. The side opposite the angle is opposite, while the side between the angle and the 90 degree is the adjacent side. Now what cos that is given to us is adjacent over hypotenuse. That is cos. Given to us there is cos adjacent over hypotenuse. So that would be t over 1. So anything standing alone is standing over t. It's over t, standing on t. So take note of that. So our adjacent side is t and our hypotenuse is 1. So we are going to look for the opposite side. Let's represent that with x. So now using Pythagoras theorem, say the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So that will 1 square s square plus t square. 1 square equal to s square plus t square. So when you make x the subject of the formula, you are going to have s square equal to minus t square. 1 square minus t square. And our x there, our x now becomes the square root of 1 square minus t square. Now we need space. So let's rub off the top. Rub off the top one so that we have more space to continue our work. Let me rub that off. Yes. So now our x will now be equal to the square root 1 minus t square. Yes, that is our x. So that is the value of the opposite side we are looking for. Yes, that is the value of the opposite side we are looking for here. So x is equal to square root 1 minus t square. So we know the hypotenuse, we know the opposite, we know the adjacent side. The whole three sides have been known. So we can now find our value for cot theta as the question required. So from the question, cot theta, is equal to, 1 over tan theta. So that is what that will give us adjacent over opposite. So the inverse of tan is adjacent over opposite. So the adjacent side is t now, and our opposite side is square root of 1 minus t. So our adjacent side is t, and will be t over the square root, the opposite side, opposite to the angle, which is our x where we calculated, which is root of 1 minus t square. So that is the solution to that. That is the solution to that. So the correct option to that question is C. Option C is the correct question to that question. Please, if you have not, please help me to like, comment, share, and also subscribe. If you have not done that, please help me to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that. Thank you, and God bless. Now let's look at another question. Question number 2. So given that sine theta is equal to 8 over 17, calculate the value of cos theta plus sine theta over cos theta minus sine theta. Can you attempt this question? Give it a try. Give it a try. Okay, solution. Let me solve this question. Solution. From the question we are giving sine theta as 8 over 17. Sine theta is equal to 8 over 17. Now from our triangle, right angle triangle, sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So if we have our theta here, the opposite side is 8 and our hypotenuse is 17. Now we are going to look for the adjacent side. We don't know, let it be x. Now using Pythagoras theorem, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So s square plus 8 square. Since we are looking for s, let's make s the subject of the formula. So we are going to have s squared is equal to 17 squared minus 8 squared. So 17 squared is 289 minus 64. When you subtract this, that will give you 225. So s square, our s now be the square root of 225, which is equal to 15. So that is the solution to that. So our x is 15. Now, having known the three sides of the triangle, of the right angle triangle, we can now put the value of each of the cosine and sine in the equation. And I'll put the value in the equation. Now, cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 15 over 17 plus sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. That is 8 over 17. 8 over 17. This divided by cos, which is 15 over 17 minus 8 over 17. Now, solving the numerator, the upper part, the LCM of 17 and 17 is 17. That will be 17 to here, 1, that's 1 times 15, 15 to here, 8. So here will be 23, that will be 23 over 17. Also, in a similar way, 17 is the LCM, so that will be 15 minus 8. And 15 minus 8 is what? That will be 7 over 17. 7 over 17. So this is that will be 23. That's 23 divided by 3 over 17 divided by 7 over 17. Or when I will give you 23 over 17 times 17 over 7. 17 cancel 17. So the solution will now be 23 over 7. So go over it again to master the steps very well. Go over it to master the steps. You can go over it over and over and over again. So if you have not liked, you have not commented, you have not shared, please help to like, comment, share, and also subscribe. Thank you. So let's look at complementary angles. What are complementary angles? Complementary angles are angles whose sum are equal to 90 degrees. Now, if you have angle A and angle B, the sum of the two angles, one is equal to 90 degrees, then angle A and angle B are complementary. They are complementary angles. Complementary angles. So A and B. Let's look at other identities. Sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Take note of this identity. Sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Take note of that. Also, cos theta is equal to, that would have sin 90 minus theta. Take note of this identity as well. Take note of this identity. Very, very important. Now, let's look at example now. Look at example of questions on complementary angles. So solve sine theta equal to cos 35 degree. Solve sine theta equals to cos 35 degree. Now, which identity can we use above? Solution. Just look. Now there is an identity that says sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Yes. If sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, and you are given there sine theta is equal to cos 35. So where we see sine theta, we substitute cos 35 there. So we have cos 35 degree is equal to cos 90 minus theta. You get it? So cos appear at both sides of the equation. So they'll cancel out. So we have cos here and cos here. So cos will cancel out. So we have 35 degree is equal to 90 minus theta. So we are making theta the subject of the formula. We are going to have 90 minus theta. So our theta will now be 55 degree. You get it? Good. So go through again, over and over, and master it very well. Go through it over and over again and master it very well. So let's look at another question. This is another question. Solve sine alpha is equal to cos 3 alpha. Now, sine alpha will be equal to, from identity, cos 90 minus alpha. Yes, that is from our identity. Now, sine alpha there is cos 3 alpha. So where you see sine alpha, let's put cos 3 alpha there. So you are going to have cos 3 alpha is equal to cos 90 degree minus alpha. So cos will cancel out. So we have 3 alpha is equal to 90 minus alpha there. When you collect your like terms, 3s plus alpha is equal to 90 degree plus there. So you have 4 alpha is equal to 90 degrees. So that will be alpha 90 divided by 4. That will now be equal to what? 22.5 degree. So that's our solution to that. So if you have not liked, comment, share, or subscribe, please do. Thank you for watching. God bless.